everyone, and today we are back with another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And in this video, we're going to be showcasing specialty gloves Ambush Terrafly. But I'm not going to be using this Terrafly. I'm going to be using one in Dream Team. So I'll show you the set real quick. I'm going to be using the same team I used in the Ursul video. Ambush specialty gloves, very brawny. This is the hardest hitting Terrafly you could possibly get. And the moves I have are Parasitize to heal HP back, Baneful Bash is my main stab, Rough Up to deal with metal types, and Wing Slap to deal with your snack and Soul Burst Crackalola. So, yeah, 48 into the health puts me at 161, so it's an odd number for Icicle Traps. I got Tender Clumsy. The reason why I lowered the melee defense is so I didn't want to lower my range defense even more. I want to live at least one range hit if I have to. I have 200 in the speed to be as fast as possible, and I got 52 in the range defense as leftovers. Again, just trying to live as many hits as possible, because if I can live one neutral hit and get a big old attack off, that would be huge. And with 112 melee attack, ambush, and specialty gloves boost it, all of those multipliers add up, making Terrafly hit like an absolute truck. The team I have around Terrafly, I have Ursul, Gargolub, Zulong, Chartiki, Wendelin, and Celesting. I think the biggest problem I see with this team is I don't have any slow pivots. So I'm going to have to play very, very smart with Terrafly. Maybe I should have replaced Ursul with your snack, but I'm going to try this, and I'm going to see how it does. So let's head straight into the battles. Alright, we're into our first battle. Unfortunately, we are facing Bullet. Now, the thing is, we already started the battle, but his team didn't save, so I think I'm going to lead off with the same Loomians we did last time. I'm going to lead off with Wendelin again, so as he leads Crack. So the team I brought last time was these. These were the Loomians I brought. So unfortunately, his team is a stall team. As you know, Bullet usually does run a stall team. It kind of looks more like semi-stall, actually, because there's Wintrix and maybe Tire X. But for the most part, it does look like a stall team with Crackalola, U-Typhoon. I always struggle versus U-Typhoon. That's going to be a very problematic Loomian to deal with. But I think we're going to have, the same leads as we did last time. Wendelin and Crackalola. So the hardest part is getting Terrafly into the game is going to be the hardest part. I'm going to switch to the Celesting again, just because, you know, I think it's the best play I can do against Crack, and then maybe what I could do. I don't know if I want a Soul Burst, but let's see. Flare Blast, which does... Ow, a lot of damage. It actually did a lot. Okay. I want to throw up a layer of barbs. Let's throw up a layer of barbs and see what he does. Wiki Wiki. Wiki Wiki. Hi Wiki, how you doing? I think I'm going to Soul Burst... Soul Burst... No, I don't want a Soul Burst yet. I'll just Metal Blast to start. I want a Metal Blast to start and see what you do. Metal Blast to Wiki as it clicks Poison, bruh. Okay, at least I have Miracle Beam on that. It's gonna go... I'll go into Terrafly, actually. Terrafly's to play. Alright, Terrafly's to play. The reason... And I'm gonna go for the air move, I think. I don't know, though. It's gonna be tough. Wiki Wiki goes for Poison again. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Predict coming right up, guys. Predict coming right up. I'm going to go for Wing Slap, predicting Crackalola coming in. Please be the Crack. Alright, I got the play. Takes a layer of hazards, and this is an ambush. Gloves boosted, very brawny Wing Slap, which almost KOes to Crackalola, does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I do take the Scorching Skid, but that really doesn't matter, because guess what? The Loomian that was very threatening is pretty much almost gone. That is huge. That is huge. The Scorching Skin Bird does suck, but it doesn't matter. The Crackalola is dead. There's a big threat gone, and I still have a Miracle Beam to get rid of my status conditions. I don't know if it works when I hit a plant type, but I assume it does, so that's big. Wintrix comes into the game, though. The invisible Wintrix comes into the game, and I don't necessarily have a switch into it either. Okay, there it is. There's the invisible Wintrix. I think I'm just going to go into Zulong. I hope I don't get KO'd. I probably will get KO'd, but we'll see. Alright, I'm in the game. Frost Beam. Gonna do a lot. Ow. Lots of damage. Gonna go for a Fire Breath, I think. I was just gonna Fire Breath. Reason why I'm Fire Breathing is because if Tyrex comes in, I don't want it to get any momentum whatsoever. Probably gonna be U-Typhoon, though. Oh, yeah, it has Ellie Guana. I forgot about that. Forgot about Ellie. Forgot about Ellie Guana, I won't lie. But hey, that's a little bit of damage. Flash and Flee, which I can't block with any of my Loomians. I could go into Celesting and Soul Burst and Miracle Beam. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because I want to get Terrafly back into the battle. If I click Zip Zap, no big deal. Mudslide, he gets rid of hazards. You know what? That is not the end of the world. It's honestly not the end of the world. I personally just want to get rid of the status conditions, if I can help it. So I'm just gonna do the Soul Move, Miracle Beam. Yeah, Eliguana's gonna stay in, but I want to get rid of the status conditions. So I think it's the play to make anyway. I want to heal the status condition, so I'm clicking Miracle Beam so my Terrafly can get back into the battle. It's still going to be a tough battle. Still going to be a very tough battle, because Wiki can still send chains, although I can also bulk up setup on your soul. So it's not the end of the world. I think I could still make this work. Team Dazzled by Celesting, Gathered Light, which will heal all of our status conditions. The thing that's good is I don't even have to hit Miracle Beam. I don't even have to hit Miracle Beam in order for it to work. Zip Zap will not KO, because I Soul Burst it, and I could save Celesting for later. If he goes into Wind Tricks, I just attack it. If he goes into Wiki, I go back into Terrafly, but he's going to double, probably back. Luminami comes in as I place down a Layer of Barbs. I'm just going to place down a Layer of Barbs, honestly. Place down a Layer of Barbs. I know this could be good for the Wind Tricks, but I have other stuff for it, so I'm not that scared. Goes for Flash, which I'm going to live that, with a Layer of Barbs up. Perfect, Layer of Barbs is up. If Eliguana comes back in, I can go... do I go Terrafly on it? I don't know yet. Let's see. If he goes Ellie, which he does, I unfortunately cannot block Flash and Flay. But... yeah, I can't block Flash and Flay. He's gonna just click Rejuvenate, honestly. I was gonna go Terrafly on it. If he goes for Zip Zap, that's a good play on his part, but I feel like he's gonna click Rejuvenate or Mudslide, one of the two. He rejuves, as expected. Alright, Wind Tricks, Wiki, Lumi. Baneful's the play then. Baneful Bash is the best play to make then. He stays in as I click Baneful. Does a lot of damage because Gloves does a lot. Zip Zap will not OHKO. And Wind Tricks comes back in, but I have Hazards up, which is good. Hazards are up as Wind Tricks comes on in. As I sack the Celesting. Yeah, I sack the Celesting as I go Windolin. And I click Mega Chop. Oh, yeah, this Wind Tricks is going to be a nightmare. I can tell right off the bat. Do I just attack it? No, I need Terrafly to win this game. Terrafly is the way I win this. Because I outspeed a lot of his slower teams. I got to get rid of that Wind Tricks ASAP. Wind Tricks has to go down ASAP. I'm just going to sack Celesting because that's the only play I can make. Goes for the Frost Beam, which will do a lot. Windolin does not live a hit, unfortunately, so it's not ideal. But I'm still going to go for the Mega Chomp, because Mega Chomp is the best play to make anyway. Plus, I could potentially get a flinch on the Wind Tricks, which is nice. Watch this be a specialty boots. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Whew! It lagged for a second. Mega Chomp. Do some damage. He's forced to stay in. He's forced to stay in. He's forced to stay in. And if he switches out, something's going to take Mega Chomp. It definitely will OHKO, but I have to make this play. I don't really have another option. That did nothing, by the way. That did nothing. How did that do so little? How did that do so little? And how did I live that? What the heck? How did I live that? Mega Chomp again. Mega Chomp. As he goes into Wiki, Lumi takes a Mega Chomp in the face and a Layer of Barbs. Layer of Barbs is proving to be huge in this match. Does nothing, though. Windolin really does not do a lot of damage at all. I'll go for... I can't switch into Flash and Flee, so I got a Mega Chomp again and hope for the flinch. He's going to get some free momentum, which is horrible. But hey, that's a lot of damage. But into Flash and Flee, into Wind Tricks again. Oh god, Wind Tricks comes back. Okay, not great. Wind Tricks comes back in as I go Zulong. Wiki comes on in, actually. That's actually a misplay, because I can go into Terrafly and click Baneful Bash. That's actually a misplay. He has to sack Wiki. He has to sack Wiki. He loses a Loomian for free, basically. He loses Ellie. He loses a Loomian. He loses a Loomian. He sacks Lumi. Lumi goes down. Lumi's dead. Boy, this game is ultimately going to be down to that Wind Tricks. If I can keep the Wind Tricks in front of me. If I can keep the Wind Tricks guy in front of me, that's what this game is down to. And he's going for it. Oh, man, he's going for it. Do I sack Zulong? I don't know who outspeeds who is the problem. I don't know who outspeeds... I'll outspeed, right? No! Why are you nimble? Oh, why are you nimble? Well, that might have just been the game loss right there. I don't know, actually. We'll go for a Ancient Roar. We'll go for an Ancient Roar here as he goes Ellie. As I assume, Ellie comes in. Wiki comes in. Wiki comes in to Hazards as I pivot out. Zulong could maybe still win this. What if I go for a Brawn boost, actually? If I go for a Brawn boost. Yeah, Brawn boost, Vital Jab. Unfortunately, Shadow Sprint's my last move, which is bad for me. I mean, this is still winnable with Ursul if I play this right. Brawn boost. Brawn boost is to play. Because he's going to try to sack Eliguana, I think. I think he's going to try to sack Ellie. He's going to try to sack Eliguana. Nope, he stayed in. Did he click Poison? Poison will suck. Oh, not again. Not again. Well, that sucks. I'll go for a Slapdown then. Slapdown to potentially get rid of an item. Problem is, I don't think Shadow Sprint's enough to KO the Wintrix. How isn't that not enough? What the heck? Heavy armor, no wonder. Sap Plant too. Oh god, Sap Plant as well. Do I just go for another Brawn boost setup and hope for the best? Poison and Sap Plant. Oh my god. What is going on? He's going to go for a Dodge or Herbal Remedy. I'm going to Brawn boost again, I think. I'm going to get stalled. Unless he goes Wintrix. Nope. Okay, Brawn boost again. Oh, I don't know. Herbal Remedy as he heals. Herbal Remedy heal. No. Herbal Remedy heal. Okay. Focus, Josh. Focus. So we just Vital Jab then. Heal. Oh my god, this is horrible. Wiki's the worst Loomian in existence. I knew he was going to dodge. I just could not stop it. I could not stop it. Okay. +4 Shadow Sprint. Oh, no. +4 Vital Jab. Is that enough to KO the darn thing? Watch him get the double dodge, too. Oh, my God. He lives that. He definitely lives that. Oh, yeah. I got a Vital Jab. I got a Vital Jab. Because if not, I'm dead. I got to stick with my +4 gut here. Oh, I got to save Ursul for Eliguana, too. That was a huge... Thank God it failed. But that's, well, not Oko. I needed health. Oh my god. He really tried the double dodge there. Okay. I don't know what to do now. I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm just gonna KO myself. If I didn't lose Terrafly, that would have been it. But no, he's freaking nimble on Wintrix. Boy, that's why I run speed. Do y'all guys understand why I run speed on everything? He really went for another dodge. Okay, what is he gonna do now? Eliguana's coming in, right? Eliguana's coming in. Ancient Roar. Eliguana's coming in, right? No! Ah! Bruh! It's so hard making a read when you're on the back step. It's so hard. I hate stall. Ah! He clicked Sap Plant too. Yep, he knew what I was doing. He knew exactly what I was doing. Am I dead to that altogether? Am I just flat out dead? Yeah, I'm flat out. Not yet. Not quite yet. Back Zulong. It's forced. He's just gonna go Eliguana, though. Oh, this sucks. We did out a turn, actually. No, this time... I got a Fire Breath this time, even though he's gonna 100%... Oh, he did not go Ellie. He did not go Eliguana. And Wiki's dead. Okay. As Flash and Flay is basically free. Oh, it's not in range. I wish it was in range. I'll go for a Fire Breath because maybe I can get some damage off. It's close, but it's not enough. If Flash and Flay's basically free in a Wintrix. I mean, I knew that was coming. The only way I could win... Like, no, my Ursul's too low on HP. We almost came out... We were close. We almost came out with it. But, yeah, Ursul just dies. I mean, the only play I can win with is with Vital Jab. And the only reason why I have to click Vital Jab is because otherwise I just die to Poison. Nope. Frostbeam dead. GG's. Bruh. How much... He's nimble Wintrix, which just completely threw me off. Let's head into the next battle. Battle number 2 with Terrafly. I did very good in the first battle, but do y'all know why I run nimble on everything instead of very brawny? When I run very brawny, I get outsped by a player using nimble Wintrix, which Bullet was using nimble Wintrix. That's why I run nimble, to outspeed threats. Y'all understand now? Outspeeding the Loomian is very good. This doesn't look like a great battle, but he does have a Windolin, which Venolin. He has Venolin, so I can definitely take advantage of that. I'll bring you for the Cosmere, because it's like my only switch-in for it. I don't really have any other switch. If I lead with you, I can maybe lower the attack of the Cosmere. You for that, I think? Yeah, you for that. And I'll bring... Zulong has boots, so I can pivot. Zip Zap is free, actually. So yeah, I'll bring Zulong, because I can Zip Zap everything. I'll lead with Ursul in case he leads with... Thing is, I am very weak to Krabtana, so I gotta actually watch out for that. Ursul's gonna have to weaken Krabtana. Even then, this thing does not have the highest melee defense in the world. Boy, I wish I was using Ursnack instead of Ursul. Even though Ursul is good, I can't pivot into Terrafly, so it's just kind of brutal. Okay, he led with Lumi. As he clicks Flash and Flay, which I cannot stop. I'm just gonna slap down and get rid of your item. This sucks, but I'm getting rid of your item. So no more restrictive armor. So that's good. It's gonna make it easier for the Terrafly later in the match. I'm gonna take a bit of damage, but then Cosmere comes in for free. Oh, Cosmere comes in for free. That's bad. Outburst, gonna click Slapdown, because Celestine can switch in, because Cosmere Unleashed is busted. He's gonna go into Cosmere Unleash. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Ika comes in. Wow! Did not think he was gonna go Ikazune. I will go for the Gargolem. Does he have any way to get rid of hazards? I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't know. Zip Zap is blocked by Gargolem. I'll go for a Barbs. Not going for Icicle Traps, not worth it. Not worth it. Might just go Luminami for HP. Yep, goes for Luminami for HP. I can live a Frost Beam. Do I just go for another layer of hazards? I don't know. I gotta save you is the problem. I'll just go for a layer of Barbs, because if he goes for a Flash and Flay, he pivots out. If he goes for Frost Beam, I live at least one. Milkshake will also activate. Yeah, Milkshake will activate here, which is good. So, getting another layer of Barbs up, I think, was the play. Jeez, that really doesn't do that much. For a quad weak hit, that really didn't do anything, which is kind of funny. I'll go to Celestine. I hope he doesn't Mega Chomp predict this, but hey, it's fine. Oh, this sucks. I want to Flash and Flay. Please Flash and Flay. Don't be Frost Beamed again. Okay, Frost Beam again. No freeze. Bruh. Well, unfortunately, this play is kind of forced. I'm forced to Miracle Beam. This sucks, and he's gonna Mega Chomp me because now I Soul Bursted. Ah, this sucks. That's RNG does that to people. RNG makes you overreact to a thing. I hope he just Flash and Flays, but he's gonna Mega Chomp or Wave Wrecker, one of the two. I just don't want the status condition. I just don't want the status. This sucks because I now no longer have a switch in for the Cosmere. This sucks. This really sucks. I was forced. I was just forced. I needed to clean that away. Miracle Beam will at least do a little bit to the Lumi, but it's just gonna click Mega. It flashed. It flashed. It did not Mega. Alright, that's fine. That's okay, actually. So, Lumi, Ika, Veno. I trap it in jail with the other guy. Yeah, I trap Venolin in jail. That's what we do here. Flash and Flay. Trap Venolin in jail here. Even if he has Rock Slide, we just trap it in jail. That's the best play we can do. Because he's probably his Mudslide Loomian. Venolin's probably the Mudslide Loomian. Yeah! Nah. Nah, not today, Venolin. Not today, Venolin. I could even go for another layer of hazards if I want, but I don't want Luminami back into the game. Nope, he stayed in Tricky Tactics, which does 0. Interesting that he runs Tricky Tactics. Good to know. Don't be Lumi. Why did it have to be the Lumi? This is just a bruh moment and a half. I can't stop Flash and Flee. I gotta go into you and get Mega Chomp Predict. Geez, Driving's Force Luck already kicking my butt. Not ideal. Dazzled by Celestine. Frost Beam. Okay, don't freeze me again. For gosh sake, don't freeze me. I swear. Woo! No freeze. Just go for a Metal Blast. Don't think about it too much. I could go for another layer of barbs, but I want to get some damage on something coming in. He's just stayed in. Probably went for a Mega Chomp. I don't care. I don't care. I didn't have another play. He just Flash. He's out of energy. Fine. Out of energy. That's fine. Luminami will always take a little bit of damage with the hazards up, putting me in position for Terrafly to do something. Thing is, if he goes Ventilin, he knows that I'm going to go into... He pinned himself for Flash and Fling. He pinned himself. Oh, no, never mind. He did not pin himself. Thing is that he will not OHKO me with a Zip Zap, so Flash and Flee is basically free here. He got the attack off. Great. Not ideal. But I live, because Celestine is built different. I Flash and Flee into... I'll go Zulong. I don't remember him having an Earth type. I don't think the momentum can get blocked, so I'm just going to go for a Zip Zap and pivot out. Boy, I love having pivots. And bye-bye Protagon. Bye-bye Protagon. Protagon is dead by the critical hit. And I'm going to go into Terrafly and threaten something. And Terrafly comes on in. So I showed my whole team. And now, good luck. He has to switch into a good matchup for Terrafly. If he doesn't have any, bye-bye. Body... Terrafly claims a body. Okay, Crabtana is his only way. Good. Well, now we know that he has the Crabtana. I go Ursul to at least lower its melee attack for turn. Probably not going to go for the Rogue Assault. He might actually. It probably is his best play to go for anyway. Perfect. And now I'm going to pivot out. I'm going to go right. I'm going to make a play. I'm going to go for the Terrafly play right now. I'm going to double out. That's the perfect time for a double. Because he goes Luminami, takes damage from the barbs, and he's out of energy. He's in trouble. Do I just Parasitize? Or do I don't know. Do I just Para? Baneful Bash is the play, because even if he goes Ventilin, which resists, I still get an ambush boosted hit. So, Baneful Bash is still the play. Nope, he just sacked Lumi. Perfect. He just sacked Lumi. Perfect. Sacked the Lumi. Out of there. That is DE80 dead. Crabtana comes back in to hazards. I have boots on Zulong, so Zulong will always outspeed the Crab. The Crab is in. Don't want to take a hit, because Terrafly is very good for this. I guess Ursul might be able to live a hit. It's just funny. Ursul might be able to live, because Ursul is just... That -1 melee attack does make a huge difference. And even if Ursul does go down, I can go back into Terrafly, and then Terrafly claims another body anyway. And Crabtana is constantly getting damage from barbs. He does make the right play this time, but he does not KO the Ursul. Which is huge, because guess what? Does Terrafly come back in for free? Or do I just Shadow Sprint for damage? I think I'm just going to Vital Jab. He stayed in. I think I live 1. Yes, I do. So I get HP back. Bye-bye, Crab. Crabtana's dead. Health is back up. Oh my god. So Crabtana being dead is the best case scenario. If he goes Ventilin, I'll go into Terrafly. I don't really have any good hard-hitting melee attackers for the Ventilin. So he could just Rejuvenate here. I actually don't know what his last Loomian is, so I just go Terrafly. There's no reason why I don't go Terrafly here. I could set up on Ursul as well. I think I could 2-hit KO Ventilin. He does go for the Mudslide, so the hazards are gone. But honestly, that is not the end of the world. That is actually really not the end of the world here. I just click Para and keep myself alive. And if he ever switches, he takes an Ambush Boosted Parasitize. So, Parasitize, I might just KO Ventilin on the spot. If not, it'll at least do more than Rejuvenate heals. Perfect. Ventilin is gone. And who's your last Loomian? Just the threat of Ambush and Gloves just makes Terrafly cook. Oh yeah, I know his last one. His last one's Ika, which I just... Para. I mean, there's no reason why I don't Para here. Let's see if I actually live a hit. Let's see if I actually live a hit from the Ika. I have a form of priority. I outspeed Ika. Good to know. That's good knowledge. That does a lot. That's a resisted hit, which is kind of funny. That's a resisted hit. Oh, that did a lot, though. Boy, those extra range defense TPs really coming into play. And now we know that you are not Jolts, and that's going to get it into Shadow Sprint range for Ursul. Perfect, that's going to get the Ikazune into Shadow Sprint range. And if not in Shadow Sprint range, it will be in Zulong range, which is exactly what we need. If not, I think all 4 of my other Loomians can beat this, so perfect. go for the funny Shadow Sprint move. And that's it. That's the ball game. We were able to win battle number 2, and Terrafly proving to be very threatening to his team. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, battle number 3 with Terrafly. There's a Lumala. I'm immediately scared. There's also a Borealis. I'm also immediately scared. This is bad. And Oblos always comes into this. Oh god. Oh god, this is bad. Oh god, there's an Oblos. Not Oblos, you. Oh my god, this is bad. You for you, I guess. I don't know. You are Boots. You can. I can't even pivot. I mean, I could. Valkyrie too. It's just brutal. Do I bring Chartiki for Valkyrie? Oh, that Lumala is gonna kick my butt if I'm not careful. Oh, also Cosmere Crack's gonna kick my butt too. Oh no, I have that guy. And then I could slap it down. Wyndlin has momentum, could Shadow Sprint. You could hit Lachette. I'll lead with Zulong. I think Zulong lead is the play. Zulong lead, I think, is the play here. I'm so scared of Oblos coming in. Won't lie, I'm terrified of Oblos coming into Zulong and then trapping me in. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't even force it out with Gargoyle. Yeah, Oblos is a problem. Lumala lead. Okay, Lumala lead as I click. What move? He has energy break, so I just pivot. I don't care if he goes Oblos. Okay, so if he goes Oblos, I don't know what to do. I'm screwed. I'm pinned. Okay, he stayed in. That does a decent chunk of damage as I go Celestine. Right, Celestine. On Palm. Oh god. Oh! I could trap it into Palm. I could trap it. I could trap it into Palm, and he has a burn. Let's trap it. Trap it in. Soul Burst, Deja Vu. No, that sucks. Lachette. Of course he has Lachette. Why wouldn't he bring the funny tray? Well, he predicted I Deja Vu. That's not ideal. But hey, that's not the end of the world. At least I know he's a petrifying set, so that's fine. Do I switch? He's gonna click Slapdown or Gnarly Gash. Probably has Ice Hammer, which is kind of scary. Oh, this is tough. Because Valkyrie could also switch. I gotta make a read. I hate making a read. That's the thing with Terrafly. You gotta make reads with it. Deja Vu does not do anything. Will he just Sap Plant? I don't know. I think he's just gonna Slap Down, which... If he slaps off my gloves, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Timber Thrash. Okay, that's gonna do nothing. Perfect, so he's Timber Thrash. Okay. Okay! Baneful Bash is the best play. He is a Health Amulet, which does suck. Do I try to make a read, or do I try to... Baneful Oblos. Painful Parasitize is the play, because Oblos could... Briar Block. I hate Briar Block. I hate Briar Block, Lachette, with a passion. People run this. Now he knows exactly. Okay, good. Good. My hatred for Lachette has been revived. Yeah, I hate Briar Block Lachette. At least I know that he has Timber Thrash, so he probably doesn't have Ice Hammer. Vocaloa comes on in. That's still going to take a lot of damage because it's a gloves boosted para ambush boosted. I'm back to full health. That's kind of funny, actually. Blaze of Glory, which nothing can switch into. Do I just go Ursul and try to Terrify it? Let's just try to Terrify it with Ursul. This is probably a bad play, but I'm going to try it. If he clicks Savage Greed, that's brutal. Blaze of Glory. I'm definitely dead to that, even at -1. I'm not dead? I'm not dead? Wow, Ursul, you're built different. Anyway, he just recoiled himself, and I still kept the Loomian alive. If he goes Oblos, I Shadow Sprint, because I'm forced to. Okay. He sacked his Vocaloa without actually catching a knockout. Well, I know what to do. Oh, it's Whale, so it hits even harder, too. Well, the play's obvious here. I got a Shadow Sprint for damage, because otherwise I'm screwed. That did nothing. As I clicked Rock Slide, which, okay, doesn't do that much. Rock Slide, which doesn't do that much. Oh! I just forgot something. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's how this game's going to end. Oh no! Borealis wins! Borealis wins! Oh no! Oh no! Borealis wins now! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, Lumala gets sacked just to get the other guy on the field. Bruh. Oh no, this is bad. I mean, I could have E-burst again. But Borealis just comes in for free is the problem. I know he has Borealis. Regurgitate. Lowers my melee. Yep! Yep! He is Borealis! His last one's Borealis! I know it! There would be no other reason to run Regurgitate on Lumala if his last one isn't Borealis. It's Borealis, Jill. It's Borealis. I know it. Oh. Lashant came back in. Okay, then. Okay, then. I could go Chartiki. Chartiki. I can't go Celesting. I could go Terrafly. Even with Briar Block coming up, that probably is the play to make anyway, because if Obolos comes into para, I'll do a lot of damage. Oh, it has Ice Hammer. Bruh, you have Ice Hammer on Lashant too. And it does a lot of damage? Are you kidding me? That does so much damage? Of course you have that with Briar Block in Timber Thrash. Like, Lashant just has all the moves it can... It's going to get the double Briar Block, aren't you? You're going to go for the double Briar Block and KO the Showcase Loomian. Watch. Let me guess. You're going to go for a double Briar Block because this is the idiotic, dumb Lashant. Watch, he's going to go for it. I know he will. I can't stop it, though. I can't read it. It's his best play to make. He's going to go for it. Please don't get it. Please don't. Please don't. He's going to make it, though. I know he will. He's going to go for the double, and he's going to get it. Oh, no. Please don't. I mean, I could predict the double, but you can't even really predict the double because it fails 50% of the time. Or, I think it's like 66% of the time. Don't do it. Please, just switch. Switch to Oblast. Switch to Oblast. Switch to Oblast, please. Oblast, 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 Oblast. Oblast, please! Oblast! Don't you dare KO the Showcase Loomian with Lashant. Don't make me hate Lashant. Oh, it's so risky, though. He doesn't want to lose his Lashant now. Oh my god, this is brutal. Oh god. Oh man. Oh man. Let Oblast die, please. Let Oblast die. He's really thinking he's gonna get the second Briar Block. Thing is, if he gets that, he wins the game on the spot, which is brutal. He did it. Ah! Darn it! I hate Lashant! I hate Lashant! I hate Lashant! Screw Lashant! Screw Lashant! I hate Lashant! I hate Lashant! I hate Lashant! I hate Lashant! Screw Lashant! I hate Lashant! I screw Lashant! I hate Lashant! Screw freaking Lashant! I knew I was gonna get it too! I'm gonna go for E-Burst because he's gonna switch. Whoa! No, Oblast. Okay, at least Oblast is dead, so that's good. Oblast is at least dead. Oh! I hate Lashant! Of course he gets the double ball! Of course it's Briar Block, Timber Thrash, Ice Hammer! Oh, I hate Lashant. Screw Lashant. I will never like Lashant, ever. I will never, ever, ever like Lashant. Let me guess, you have Ice Hammer too? Show me Gnarly Gash too. I mean Gnarly Gash is free now because the bug type is dead. I mean, Chartiki should be able to live a hit hopefully, but oh man. Let's see. Okay, no, it went for Ice Hammer. Is this last one Borealis? All I know is that Fire Breath is free, so I'm gonna go for it. The only thing I know is that Fire Breath is free. Oh no, I didn't put any speed investment on Chartiki. Meaning that this Lashant could actually outspeed the Chartiki. Do I have anything for Borealis to deal with it is the question. Do I have anything? I mean, my last three Loomians do hit Borealis for super effective damage. But it's not going to matter. Borealis is just going to solo me. He sacked Lashant. He actually sacked Lashant. It's going to live, though. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, Lashant living quad effective moves. Who would have saw that one coming? At least he's out of energy, so Lashant is gone. Whew! Shen is gone. Chartiki comes in with the KO. His last one's Borealis. I know it is. I know his last one's Bori. I know his last one's Bori freaking Alice. Just go into it. Boy, here we go. Borealis is in. I'll go for Fire Breath. Oh no, it is Borealis. I don't like this at all, guys. Guys, I don't like this. I really, really, really do not like this at all. Oh, it's Undermine. Well, you don't live the under... Okay, so it's the other set. I can't block it. I don't block it. So it's not that set. I lived. Wow, Tartiki actually lived that, surprisingly. That does a decent chunk of damage. Did not get the burn. Okay, he was actually not elusive Borealis, thank God. I'm gonna photo here and try to heal. Nope, he went for Icicle. Okay, so he's not specialty locked. So we go into Celesting and let's win. Oh my God, that was brutal. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill, for not using elusive Borealis. I'll go for Metal Blast, and it's not elusive. It's actually the not-so-bad Borealis. Like, Undermine specialty boots is still dangerous, but at least it's not uncolorable. Whew! Jill, the student, that was intense, but oh my God. Whew! Terrafly. Did very good in this video, actually. It actually did do very good in this video. It does a lot of damage. It cleaned up the second game. Did a lot of damage in the first game. Would have won the first game if I had Nimble instead of very brawny. I think people don't understand why I run Nimble on stuff, is to outspeed threats like Wintrex, but hey, that's kind of how it is. And in the third battle, again, it would have done really well. I mean, it did well. It chunked down the Vocaloa, and then Lashent, of course, hit double Briar Block because it's Lashent, but hey, Ambush boosted Specialty Gloves Terrafly hits extremely hard. I definitely recommend it, because it might be one of the better Ambush Loomians in the game right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me using Ambush Specialty Gloves Very Brawny boosted Terrafly, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!